Hello, ladies, gents, and filthy unashamed furries. We return to the happy, fun slavery simulator known as RIMWORLD. Can't say that I have any objective anymore now. We pass the time forward. It's what needs to happen. Gotta get those microelectronics so we can have better mechs that can dig holes for me. That is the second option. We got that duality going on. I want my mining specialist, but I also want mining mechs. Both of those need to happen for the future to shine bright. And that's basically the entirety of our objective. We're just going to have to pass forward. What's the major breaks? Just after birth, just being a pansy, not enduring what he's supposed to endure. So one thing I am open to doing, because I want long-lived, healthy slaves that I can beat up and will not just croak. So I am very much open to giving him a new heart from, I don't know, maybe we can find a heart volunteer laying around somewhere. Maybe we'll just splurge and buy one, but why go and buy something when we have it already at home? Kind of silly. If you ask me, it's pretty silly. So once Nordy has provided enough piles of blood, which, by the way, do I need that? Do I have that put on? Convert! Ha! Ha! Hemogen farm. There you go. And Tubo is also a... No, wait. Tubo was part of a... We gave him peg legs. He's part of nothing. He is part of my farm, is what he is. So let me put him as Hemogen farm. And remove these silly legs. Just remove those peg legs. And now... And you do that not just because it's fun and funny, but because if they have no legs, they can't run. And I mean this in the most literal sense. When the game realizes that they have no legs, all their tantrums become completely trivial. They no longer have tantrums. They can no longer do anything other than just lay about. Maybe they'll complain going to a catatonic state. They still produce blood. So, you know, nobody cares. They can just scream over there. That's why they are in their own little room. Perfectly soundproof. It's all very nice. It's all thought out, properly thought out. So that way these people, all their screams of anger and mercy, they are not going to be heard by the general population. So, you know, you gotta have that kind of thing in mind at all times. It's important. We got some tattered apparel going on here. Banana, I don't care about afterbirth's apparel, but Banana needs some serious good gear. What you got tattered? This flag vest is tainted, buddy. You shouldn't be wearing that garbage. You're wearing some hyperweave pants that are just not right. But I do have to set it up so... By the way, did I... Yeah, I transfer all the... This thing should be deconstructed. It's already lined up to be deconstructed. They just haven't done it. Because we got an electric one already. But I don't see... Yeah, look at that. I should be setting up, if you're unaware of something that you can do, so that way there's always pants available. Oh. Shuttle arrived. For what? Is it the 20 days have passed of these burden filth and little snot? Let me just get this done before I forget. So you want do until you have X, and that is do until you just have 1. And there will be 1 in storage. I actually like to put it at 2. And this, what this does, make sure that it has at least... Yeah, this is it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm... At least 51%. And it has to be of normal or through legendary quality. And that way you always have 1 or 2 pairs of spare pants. And I don't really want them made of leather. Actually, human leather is fine. Let's have only from human leather. That's fine. Making pants out of everything else. Cloth, hyperweave, it doesn't matter to me. Just have pants available so for people to use. And that way... What's this about? Oh, the quality of the ingredients. Let me reduce that to the actual storage area. And this way, there's going to be always pants that are usable. And let's do the same with a button-up shirt. Until you have 2. Forbid all leathers except human leather because we find it funny. And wool is fine. It will be just itchy. Who cares? They'll deal with it. Do not count tainted. Do not count equipped. Although now this, I mean, it's nice to have this option. I don't think this option was here before. This is good. This is good. And reduce the crafting to just the warehouse. All right. So now there's always going to be pants to be switched over for people. So anyway, this shuttle has arrived. What is Burnfifth and Little's not. You pieces of garbage. Get in the shuttle. Stop mooching off my resources. It has been a nightmare having you around, just annoying the crap out of me. You better send back what I was promised or there will be divine retribution. Let me see the quest that you're assigned to. Allies need help. The White Ambabe from the Amxe Union. I'm going to keep that ingrained in my mind. If incredible rewards don't come back with you, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, they are true to the word. I allow this. And now we have a prestige cataphract helmet and a good recon helmet. Let me see the description of this thing, because a heavily armored high-tech helmet with a solid plasteel weave, shell, an indirect visual system for blah blah blah. Prestige armor like this is usually made for those with high. This is what I wanted to read. Embedded L-Tex threads also enhance the wearer's psychic sensibility. Therefore, we want Ragman to wear that cataphract helmet. And then the recon helmet. Banana's the only one that is not using a good helmet, so Ambrosia Bingham after this poor silly bastard. How about a replacement? How about instead of Ambrosia binge, you get a club binge? How about you binge on this fist? Are you going to binge on a knuckle sandwich? That's what's gonna happen. Why is Ambrosia in here though? This should be Ambrosia. Do not allow Ambrosia in here. It should only be in the freezer. Ambrosia. It really should all be in the freezer, not in storage. Yeah, that's forbidden. All right, it really should not be in there. Oh, afterbirth. One day we'll teach you. I know that you're an old dog and it's hard to teach you new tricks. But this needs to happen. You are no, you're just a baseliner. Fat hair nerd is the one that is not a baseliner. I need to pause. I need to get somebody who's close so we can give him a nice, good old-fashioned beating. Crack like Vagve. Go in there. Drop your sword first, though. And Tyros is also close by. She can also deviate. Give that piece of garbage a nice old-fashioned beating. Before Afterbirth eats all my ambrosia. You can eat one. That's okay. That one's for free. Let me make sure to drop the plasteel sword because, you know, if you cut your slave to pieces, suddenly they can no longer fight for you. Let me just punch you real good. Donk. Well suppressed. You also need to drop... Okay, he's down. Crack like Vagbe took care of this problem. You also want to take... even though they're not melee weapons, you also want to take off the rifles because strike with the butt of a rifle, it's still something that can be way more lethal than just a punch. So it matters quite a bit. Making certain that you're not striking with any actual weapons. All right, and now he is suppressed to 90%. So good. And he actually gets catharsis, doesn't he? Yep. He had that binge, got punched out of it. It's like, oh, I have achieved a new enlightenment. Medical emergency on crack like Blargho? What's his problem? Whoa! Okay, he's going to be okay. He's just too dedicated. That's the problem. He's too freaking dedicated. 86%. He's in extreme pain, I bet. Because of his nonsense. Wanted to do research. He has this disgusting, postulant infection in his arm. But with his other hand, he's still swirling that beaker. He's still turning on that Bunsen burner. Okay, the piece of garbage is no longer capable of walking. Well, he is barfing all over the place. It's alright, he's gonna clean his very own barf. Fat-haired nerd. In a food bench? Sounds to me like he's just cruising for a knuckle sandwich. T-Rose will not allow this to happen. Actually, Hike is going to club him in the head. How about that? Get back to work, you idiot! Return to the slave bed. He also gets catharsis. I love it. Everything. The more violent you are in RIMWORLD, Crack-Like Blargho, he could not take it anymore. His awful infection has taken too much of a toll. Rescue Crack-Like Blargho, and he will. He actually really needs to get treated. Blargho. 10 Crack-Like Blargho, and that should be plenty to get him through. In fact, without the treatment, he'll be fine. But just, be sure to treat them right. He is my freaking researcher. What's your problem? Medical treatment needed. Oh, it's just the gut worms. Maybe go to Ben, you absolute dumbass. That's alright. He'll just barf all over the place. Who cares? It's just a slave. We can just let time go forward for the next events. Crack-Like Blargho goes back to investigating. He's actually up. Oh, he's in the back. Let me make sure that this guy is right there. You do need to equip your sword. And then he'll get back to researching. In fact, I'm going to build a copy. Maybe Blargho can get back to researching. In fact, there should definitely be a nice, comfortable seat. Human leather? I mean, it's funny and all. Let's just make it out of cloth. If you make it out of human leather, I feel like you're inflating the value of your colony for no reason. Okay, nice. Blocks are being built, being cut. This pleases me. Banana still. Oh, starvation. Well, he should have thought better when he tried to binge on food. What do you want me to do about this? It's just so freaking dumb. It's all literally his fault. What literally? Still on conversion. Still on conversion. Cooldown. That's the word I was trying to come up with. I suppose Blargho can feed you. There you go. He's a very thoughtful individual. What was that? Break soul. What kind of insulted Blargho's way of thinking? You absolute bitch! You idiot! It is your own way of thinking. You should be praising that like it's absolute gospel. How can these uppity upstarts behave like this toward their leader? This guy is trying to usurp me. He's trying to be someone who's not. He's not. He needs to be taught a lesson. He needs to be taught who is the boss around here. All right, maybe Blargho can do some investigative work too. What's he assigned to? He builds, he wardens, he hunts. He certainly doesn't need to work with plants. We have plenty of those. Fat Hair Nerd and T-Rose are miners. I think that he can also just not care too much about mining, but he's passionate about it. Definitely not cleaning it. That's beneath him. Well, you always want it at a 4, so you can tell them to do it, I guess. Oh, fine, we're going to put that mining at a 4. So that way, if there's no building, no hunting either. So if there's no wardening, no doctoring, no building to do, he's going to do research. Pretty low priority, but he might get around to it at some point. I have been a little concerned about defenses. It's like, this is a little too exposed. By the way, did we ever assign these to anybody? No. Oh, now that those 2 pieces of garbage left. Let's put one of these right here. Now that those 2 pieces of garbage left, we have 2 extra bedrooms, so everything's fine. Do we have a bunch of Tinctoria? Yeah, we have a lot. So we can get some more nice, thoughtful orders. Paint the floor. Gorgeous purple. No. Gorgeous purple carpet for T-Rose. There you go. Probably should put some floors all over the place. We cut a bunch of stone now. So let's make that happen. You know, just sprucing up the place. While Cassandra thinks about, what's the next shit I'm going to take over his head? I wonder. Power. Continue extending these wires. There you are. All right. Really can't do much until the research is done. It just takes forever. Okay, the drug slave has healed. Everything's good. Everything's great. A well-oiled machine. No problems whatsoever. I'm a little salty. There's just no quest. There's just like nothing going on. It's just watching those ants work. And these are the times where you kind of really... that's why it's not being built. I don't have granite. I don't know why I built it out of granite. It's a very limited resource. Food situation is great. Energy situation is great. Really should be thinking about defenses, making sure that every angle is covered. Like if there's an attack from this side, what do I do? Probably everybody just comes in here and they shoot through the gap. But what if it's a different type of attack that I cannot do that? They start burning my crops or something. It just feels, a group of travelers. Feels like I should be doing something to prevent them from being a massive problem. At the very least, this shit should be closed up. Let me close this up. And how we're gonna do it is do it like this. And we're gonna put a bit of fence right here. And that will prevent somebody from taking cover in that corner. It's making it inconvenient. Don't want to cover the whole thing up. Okay, everything's good. You want to cover the whole thing up, or then you'll come count us indoors, and I don't know. I don't wanna do anything like that. I'm just gonna hit that number 3 and watch those ants move. I love it. Those moments of peace that let me take a breather. Oh, so nice. Look at all that. Gorgeous. Hike, what's your favorite color, Hike? You like a aquamarine type of blue? Let me give it to you. You are... This seems close enough. This seems to be the one. Here you go. Gorgeous floors. Effing Damas. You probably have yellow as your favorite color, something weird like that, but no. You have like a gay kind of purple. Let me give you the gayest purple. It's more like this one, indigo, kind of. Doesn't have to match exactly. And then Ragman. Just bland old gray. Wow. What a creative kind of fella. Truly. A man of culture. There you go. Cream. Wow. It's basically just marble color. He's just sophisticated. He's refined. Inspire recruitment on T-Rose. This pleases me. Let's get more marble. Hold up. And more slate. Hold up. So they can be properly cut. It's nothing really that needs to be done anymore. None of this. It's all taken care of. We have plenty of components. Maybe start mining this or uranium for some reason. Mine the uranium. Why? To make a club. Okay. We're gonna make a nice uranium club for Ragman to wield. Maybe gonna get some extra floors. For some reason, I'm always blind to the flagstones that I want. Man, that takes so much. I really don't appreciate it. How many materials it takes to put down flagstone. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Put more flagstone in this corner. Just make it pretty, okay? Don't judge me. I just want it to look good. These damn nasty ass slaves are just sleeping in sand. Let's make it nice. I mean, prisoners. If only because everybody's going in there and tracking sand all over the damn place. Tubo, would you like to volunteer to donate a heart to the greater good? You probably would, right? Oh yeah, this is the paralyzed moron that turned hostile because of my indiscretion. The problem was, I didn't realize, here's why it confused me so much. Usually, when you get invited into a village to discover the secrets of the legendary weapon, it's a faction that has nothing to do with any other faction. So when the quest failed, when I turned hostile, I did not connect them at all because usually it's a faction that doesn't give you anything other than, oh, it's just an isolated village, you know? But this time around, they are the ones that give me the quest for Tubo. Gutworms. It's just gutworms, alright? Feeling good. Feeling good. This is great. I guess Afterbirth, we can allow him to equip that charge lance. Trying to convey Fathead to his ideal legend. Well done. Well done, Nostraf and Damas. In fact, Hike should be off cooldown. Yeah. Let's see. Hike. Come over here. I don't know what you're up to. I don't care what you're up to. I command you to spread the gospel. No counsel. Convert. There you go. This absolute moron now has been inducted into the cult. He's going to give us less lip now. He's just a lesser being. He's a lower caste of creature. Oh yeah. A well-functioning, well-oiled machine. That's my beautiful colony right now. It's all good. There's certainly Cassandra is not brewing an atrocious disaster. All right, let me think about something I want to do. Make sure that the prosperous times don't go to waste. All right, for now, just gonna build the wall on this side so that way people, if there is some kind of assault coming down this way, coming up from this way. Is that silver? Plasteel! Give me this plasteel right now. How do I not have it? If there's an assault coming up, it will be... I completely forgot about this. Skill trainers. Ward of Trust. Ragman. Use side training to learn Word of Trust, and then I have skill training of mining. Who do I want to give the mining work to? Because, you know, there is Fathead Nerd, which is a slave that will never be good. We got T-Rose, who I don't want to specialize in mining. She just happens to like going into a deep, dark cave. And then you got Breaksol, who is decent at it, but has a much more important job. Blargho is the great leader. He's not gonna get dirty down in a mine. Ragman is our psyker. I'm not going to get him to be the expert. Crack Like Black is our researcher. I just need more people to give them different roles. They just have not had proper inductees is the problem, you see. So that's something I wanted to do. I also wanted to... I was looking at the roles, and I also want to have an Avatar of Vengeance that is a shooter specialist. But again, if you look at the disabled work, it's like it will incapacitate one of my colonists, and they're all extremely useful or terrible at shooting. So there's no good combination right now. What I do want to do, we're going to do a leader speech. Everybody will get around to hear Blargho encourage and subjugate in equal measure. All gather around for Blargho to do a speech. He is telling everybody that they better do what they're told to, or else... Oh, I'll be so pissed. Uninspiring, excuse me! What the hell, brother? This is bullshit. It was literally worse than nothing. Uninspiring speech, man of 4. Humiliating. Every turn, every day of my life is a humiliation. Zone, expand home zone. I want all these wiped clean. It irritates me. That is so freaking dirty. I hates it. Get rid of all that dirt. And lastly, I did also want... Let's make a nicer rec room here. It's just not right. The arrangement... It's just not working out. This is like an awful location. The problem is the location of the statue is completely in the way. Recreation poker table. There you are. I'm gonna put some chairs around it. Everybody can sit around and play poker. Another recreation option. Here, there was gonna be a TV there, but TVs are brain rotting. It's just not right. Their birth needs treatment, huh? He has gut worms, huh? He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to just take the ultimate measure. Have a nice heart being pulled out. Harvest the heart. No, of course not. First we harvest the liver and the right lung, and then we harvest the heart. We're not gonna have Effendamus practice. Blargho can do it. Blargho can get around to it, and it'll fill him with joy to do his practice. Actually, please, Blargho, you really need to have a clean environment. It is actually pretty important to have a clean environment when you are doing operations. This bed is perhaps not the greatest. It's all right. He'll be fine. The thing about having a prisoner bedridden without a kidney and without a lung, if they get any sort of infection, they're screwed. Their blood filtration is just completely shot. And that's about it, really. You can still keep producing all kinds of blood out of them. But just one having the blood production is fine. Medical level 17. Well done, Blargho. Can you now harvest the heart without problems? You did not. You did. Well done. Oh, what an absolute ace. And now, after birth, you can actually install heart. We're going to give you a nice, young, beautiful heart. Hey, we finally get another bit of info about the problem solver. I've been hoping for this. I have been chomping at the bit, salivating for more information about my problem solver. You've detected an orbiting space drone that may contain information about problem solver. You have the code that will force it to land at Desolation of the Ravenous. To get the information hacked into the drone's computer, hacking takes time, but those strong intellectual skill can speed up the process. Yitakin from Hoy's Kinroar will detect the drone's energy signature. As long as it's present, they'll send attackers approximately every 8 hours to destroy it and steal the wealth they think it contains. You will have some time to prepare defenses around it before they arrive. After landing, the space drone will self-destruct in 30 days. These are the absolute worst type of quests. We're accepting it. I hate it. I really hate this kind of information gathering. Is the absolute worst. Thankfully, it landed very close. This is a very fortunate thing. Oftentimes, so many times I've accepted this quest. It lands over here. And I have to defend the edge of the map. It is super obnoxious. Having it landed here, crack like Vagve, I really should have been a little more careful of when to accept it, because you want to have your intellectual go out there right away, and he really should have full meters to be able to do this. I made a mistake there. I was a little too impulsive. Raise the driving in 11 hours. We'll have everybody all mealed up. And they are Yitakin, which means they are perhaps the most obnoxious attackers. They're going to try and set everything on fire, which is just annoying. Man, we just go through so much slate. It's just out of control, brother. Out of control. That reminds me, do we have the capacity of creating a furnace? Electric smelter. How do I not have this yet? I must be some kind of buffoon. Let's put it next to Break Soul right there, because we want to smelt steel slag. I mean, it's not like we need the steel. We have so much steel. In fact, we have a little too much steel. Let's create some steel structures, steel walls next to Kraklakvakve. We'll be able to defend this position. We're gonna build a couple of traps as well. And hopefully we'll have enough firepower for the first raid. And I mean, see how long it takes. Forever. It takes a long time to get this done. Crackle Vavi will need to rest. Blargho is the second one that can do it. Blargho is currently just installing a heart. All right, well, he's ready to do some open heart surgery. Not a big deal. Oh, what happened there? Holding steel to the wall brutally. You were in the middle of operating. Rest and heal after birth. You absolute idiot. There. Missing one heart. Are you freaking kidding me? Hold the heart. And now you can do it. There. Holy crap. Operations are finicky as hell. I love it. I love how the builder he's like, no. Don't put that there. That doesn't go there. That's not its place. All right. Well done. That will be built. Crack like Baby will be so freaking tired. He really needs to be replaced already with Blargho. Blargho already done it. All right. Go hack the space drone. Crack like Baby can take a break. We have 6 hours until arrival. It will be great for these things to be built. Do I really need to micromanage the absolute lot of idiots in my base? I guess so. Our main builder, it is currently recovering from open heart surgery. So, a freaking heart transplant. Who else is builder here? Construct. I know it's Blargho, but Ragman also builds, huh? Just let everybody get rested. Right in 3 hours, though. This needs to be done. Needs to be done. Right now. Alright, he's getting it built. I don't know why he's hauling slate. How about instead you prioritize the building of the defenses that are extremely urgent? You think you can maybe do that? Blargho, do you have... Oh, wow. You're not doing great right now. Crack factory. Yeah, this is going to be obnoxious. This is going to be super obnoxious. Do you really? Confusion. On confusion. How dare you be this incompetent? This pisses me off. You have had enough sleep. Okay, everybody needs to be... At the very least, let's have him have a meal. I mean, arriving really, really soon. He should be out there defending. And just let him do the research. Make sure that people consume... No? Consume the fine meal. Consume the fine meal. It's right there. Consume fine meal. Banana is on the way to eating. T-Rose is going to be fine. Hike will be fine. Effing Damas will be fine. Crocodile could eat a meal, and he's going to do that. Alright, everybody else is fine. The raid is coming. Thing is, I defended here. What if they come from this side? What if they come from some other side? Effing Damas, would you like to just punch him? That'll be useful. Yes. Hopefully it will just not be lethal. Bonk. Oh man, he was like fully healed. Alright. A new raid. 5 there. Is that it? Oh, I expected way more. I am used to a different standard right now. That is way less than anticipated. Oh my goodness, do I really need to punch into submission? Murder first, don't just kill after birth. Oh, holy crap. Oops. Effing Damas had help, you see. Alright, so they are coming from a completely unexpected location. But there are very, very few of them. And I was thinking about the impids. The Itakin are just the furries. I was thinking about the impid scumbags that will set you on fire. So the Itakin are really not a big deal. We're just going to line up and shoot everybody dead. There's no cover, there's nothing. We're just going to line up and send out the animals. Effing Damas. Release. Wow, great shots. Well done. You idiot! Alright, it's time, Ragman, to render them blind. Oh, they are not very psychically sensitive, huh? There you go, that's good. Epidamas, please. Attack! Where the hell do you think you're going? Crack like Vagve, just get a flank over there. What are you even doing? Murder! Durst! Okay, it's time. Get wrecked. They're fleeing more like they're all dead. You buffoon. Okay, you're fine. Go hack. Everybody, go back to normal. Man, there's some gunshots going on, huh? But people are fine, right? Nobody's bleeding except the silly slave that got stabbed through the heart. Through their new heart. Return to slave bed, please. Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody... This is going to be okay. It's going to be more raids, though. And Fathead Nerd is going to be right in the way of it, isn't it? Just let time pass. Not a big deal. Crackling Vagway is going to be grumpy as hell. Blargho needs sleep. Let's send him out here. So he's ready to replace Crackling Vagway. There you go. Undraft him. What? because I just don't have enough problems. Thankfully, T-Rose is here. She's going to teach this cougar a lesson. She's always beating cougars off me, so it's only appropriate that she beats this cougar into submission. This could be a problem, though. I shouldn't... yeah, treat this with respect. It sucks that I have to interrupt the hacking. But you start not respecting the wildlife, and that's when your colonies literally get eaten. Cougar revenge now. 2 shots, though, so I should be slowed down. Yeah, it got slowed down nicely. Unfortunately, Fat-Haired Nerd doesn't have any weapons. It's alright. Blargho is coming to the rescue. Attract the cougar to where we can properly shoot it. Actually got a level of shooting. Ah! How dare you! Stop! Oh my goodness, how can you be so bad at the shooting? Alright, get to hacking the space drone. Just hunt this dumbass feline. Holy crap, it's been 41 minutes. It's just too much fun. Too many good times. This is just tainted. There you go. Is Crackling Vagway doing okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the second raid that can actually wreck you. Because everybody's in a much worse shape. Let's not draft Blargho. Okay, everybody. Let's get out there. Get in line. Probably can just line up over here. Hey, Fat-Haired Nerd needs to get the hell out of there. Oh, they're actually going up, huh? I probably should have set up here. Obnoxious. This shit needs to be hacked. Effing damage you're gonna have to release very, very quickly. I don't see any... Yeah, there's not even a gun in their midst. Absolute trash. That's what they are. Trash garbage. I resent the fact that they attacked my lifter, though. Okay, everybody undraft, but somebody actually went down without dying. Please give me somebody that is... You know, it will be great. It will be so awesome if you will give me somebody that is just trash except a great miner. But these guys are always just good with animals. Wow. Wow. He is trash. He's pretty good with melee, though, but a pyromaniac. Bleh. Really passionate about building. Get another furry into the place. Induct another furry. And he's passionate about being a medic. Thing is, because of his animals ability, like that's what Banana is good for. If we make this guy into our new animal handler, Banana can be free to be our shooting specialist. So I think it's worth it. Let's have Break Soul capture this moron. Please, hack this nonsense. Are you doing okay, Blargho? Yeah, he's a trooper. He can endure all kinds of... Oh, Tater is also still alive. By the way, I probably should have checked whether he was going to survive or not. Oh, he's such a great shooter. Now, this is much better. Super immune and a cannibal? He is tailored. Tailored. Captured Tater, and he also can survive for quite a while. I don't know what the other guys, how the other guys doing, but very happy to get that. And look at that, with a vacant bed, everything works out. Excellent. This can now be, we'll not deconstruct the trap. Really thought that they will come from a different angle. Let's put another trap maybe over here. Hopefully they will not trigger it when they move it. And another trap over here. Okay, let me see. Kaisel, are you about to drop dead? No. We need effing Damas. Let's bring him over here so he can get some healing done. Who's gonna die first? 6 hours, 6 hours. Certainly we want Tater tend to first. And then Kaisel, if you have time, if you ever get around to it, you can do it. Man, the progress is pretty high, but it's taking forever. He's not bleeding though. He's fine. Let's get him out here so Blargho can have a rest. Hopefully no other, oh, you guys need to be undrafted. No other raid comes. Although, you know, it's a nice bit of pile of meat. And it is new colonist prospects. Alright, hopefully Crack Like Black, they will finish it up before the next raid. Super obnoxious. Come on. Almost there, no raid. Starvation and afterbirth. Wow, he's not doing great. Alright, this is getting treated. He's getting treated, it's fine. Let's see, prisoner, definitely on recruit. We're not even going to slave them, just go straight to recruiting. The resistance is really low. Yeah, why the hell not? What? Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, Jesus, writing freaking auto-destructs. I forgot what this shit. Well. That's gonna create a problem. I will fix it, don't worry about it. Not even a problem. Please don't. Effing Damas, are you done treating? So I can... 10 seconds. Ragman, get back. Effing Damas, finish the treatment. Okay, good. Drafted, so the elephants will come to you. Ruffles down. Okay, that was not bad. That was not bad. It was annoying because destroyed my trap. It did give me 50 uranium though. Pretty freaking obnoxious. Alright. Pretty neat event. I'm glad that it came to pass. Give me my set of walls back. Stupid piece of trash. Alright. This will all get deleted. If in Damas, you can go back to normal. Treatment has been passed around. Somebody needs to feed this moron. Feed this piece of garbage. Alright. Holy crap. Time just flies by. Hey, a new quest. 4 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leaders, called Sam, they claim to have escaped an organ harvesting operation. Sam begs you for permission to stay at Desolation of the Ravenous for 18 days. In return, they offer to work and fight. If you make them happy, some of them may even join you. These refugees are not part of any faction. If you wish, you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest them without diplomatic consequences. I love the fact that Tynan and company, they felt they were compelled to let you know that, hey, if you want to commit horrible atrocities against these people, it's perfectly okay. You will suffer no consequences. It's so great that they spell it out for you. I love it. We'll see what happens to them in the next episode.